Hello everybody, this is Christian Pokemon Champion here with another video. The beating Pokemon Black while burnt. And a bunch of other statutes. Now the rules. The rules section of this video take a while. This is because you, the viewers, designed the rules in the community tab of my channel, where I often do polls and updates if you're interested. So buckle up, buttercups, and make some popcorn, and get ready to find out what I'll have to do for this challenge. By the way, if you want to skip this portion of the video, I'll edit in a timestamp, so that you can start watching the actual challenge. 1. I can only use one Pokemon to deal any damage in battle. 2. The Pokemon cannot be a legendary, a pseudo-legendary, or Shedinja. Can't make it too easy. So I've chosen to use Diglett for this challenge. Number 3. They have to be burnt at all times. Duh. 4. And I have to use a Flame Orb to burn them. 5. I cannot use a Pokemon with the ability Guts. Diglett doesn't have that ability, so we're good. Although I do reserve the right to evolve Diglett to Dugtrio if I have to. 6. I can only use physical attacks. Special attacks are prohibited. Number 7. I need to take a nap before doing a challenge. I hate naps. You people are cruel. Number 8. I have to drink a liter of water before starting. I guess to fight off the burns? Number 9. Along with an added glass of water after every gym. Number 10. For at least one gym battle, once I defeat them, I'll have to play an instrument. I can play the ukulele, so I'll be playing that. Number 11. After so many rules. Number 11. After every especially difficult part of the challenge, I will have to sing out of celebration. Number 12. I cannot use any items during battle except held items. Number 13. TMs are not allowed. 14. Utilizing moves to put my opponent to sleep or to paralyze them are not allowed. Number 15. Though I have to use the Flame Orb to burn the Pokemon, I must have a focus item on them as a held item after all subsequent battles. Focus items will be like a double-edged sword. They will boost my Pokemon's attack, special attack, and speed, but I will only be allowed to use one attack per battle. In hindsight, I might have misread this rule. I read it as any choice item, i.e. choice specs, band, or scarf, though after reviewing the rules, it reads focus, not choice. Although it kind of sounded like they meant choice, so I'm not quite sure. Though it seems like I might have messed up this rule, having a choice item in place of a focus item added a unique difficulty to the challenge, of which I will further explain in the video. Number 16, Diglett cannot be trained past level 85. I don't think I could do this one, but I'll at least try to follow this. Number 17, I have to mention a certain someone's name somewhere during the video. Number 18, there must be a singing montage. Number 19, for my opponent's Pokemon, they must all be randomized. Yes, this makes this a randomized challenge. Also, I randomized the trainers' names just for fun. Number 20, I must use the "you just got burned" pun at some point during the video. But you know me guys, I'll be doing way more than just that one pun. Number 21, I have to use a burn heal and zing once the challenge is completed. And finally, a couple of you guys mentioned doing a no Poke Center challenge as well as this. I'll attempt to do this, but I'm very certain that burn will soon be shown to make this impossible. Well, that took a long time. Diglett's base stat is 265, decent speed, and meh attack, mediocre defenses, but it's their HP. That's what I wanted to focus on. They officially have the lowest HP of all Pokemon. Behind Shedinja, of course. Being burnt the whole time will not go well with the insulting 10 HP. The move pool isn't too relevant. I just want to remember to not learn those special attacking moves. Now let's begin! I immediately took a nap before the challenge. Here's the clip. Alright, about to take my nap. Not really a huge nap fan, but you guys said you wanted me to take a nap. You can see my lovely feet. I put myself on a timer of 30 minutes. See you guys in half an hour. 28 minutes later. I just woke up from my nap. My mother woke me up just 2 minutes before it was over. I had a tough time napping.
Aw, poor baby.
Shut up! And here's me drinking a liter of water. Alright, so the second thing I technically have to do is drink a liter of water. So let's check how many liters or ounces of water are in a liter. How many ounces are there in a liter?
1 liter is equal to 33.814 US fluid ounces.
That's oddly specific. I got my measuring cup. Let's measure this. Okay, it's gonna be really hard with one hand. I need an adult. Is it working? It's doing it.
Make sure you get the dirty dishes in that.
Exactly. And the spraying water too, because our faucet thing is broken. Don't spill it. Okay, we gotta make it sure it's exactly a liter. All right, it's not perfect. We gotta pour down some wasted water. Now it's not enough. Mom, turn it back on. Give me some water, not a lot, just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough.
Chug, chug. Chug, chug, chug.
I'm horrible at parties.
That's why I never take you to them. Oh. We were so precise. Your beard's leaking.
I named myself Job Jr. and made Diglett the starter in place of Tibig. This way both my rivals will have an advantage over me, although I just kind of realized that all trainer battles are randomized, so doing this was completely unnecessary. Now before I can put the Flame Orb on Diglett, I have to battle my rivals. So by definition I'm fighting without being burnt, but I'm sure I'll have some leeway here. It's funny how my rivals can't beat me because the game was designed so that the player would always win these matches. That's nice since Fur definitely should have won. Hashtag cheats. Speaking of cheats, once I defeated my rivals, I can now put in the cheat codes so I can have all the items necessary to complete this challenge. According to the rules, I have to have the Flame Orb and a choice item. My choice of choice items are Choice Band, Choice Scarf, and Choice Specs. Although, I have to trash the rest of the items. Yes, I did this, and it took a while. This way, it doesn't look like I'm cheating by having access to items I shouldn't have at this point in the game. By the way, no need to speculate what fossil I chose for this run. I got all of them! Also, apparently I can't get rid of the ice cream for some reason. Believe me, I tried. That's okay. I like ice cream. And now to name Diglett. I had you guys give them a name. The suggestion that had the most likes would win, and the winner was... Doug! Oh wait, these were the other names that you guys came up with. Guacamole, Tax Evasion, Dig Goliath, Gold Digger, and Monty were all especially funny. Thanks for your participation, guys. Along the first route, it is to be noted that in order for Doug to follow the rules, I have to first find a Pokemon to waste a turn for a Flame Orb to burn Doug. I then have to switch the Flame Orb with one of the other choice items. And boom, I can finally now begin fighting, at least according to the stinkin rules. I get to fight my first official battle of the challenge, and it's against... Poliwrath. What did I get myself into? Needless to say, I have to train to beat my first battle, which of course means that the Pokecenter portion of the rules won't work here, because I'll need to have a good move to beat N. Once at level 15, which took about 2.5 hours, Doug finally learned the move Magnitude. Since this move is so powerful, at least at this point of the game, I was able to beat N in 2 attacks. Now to sing out of celebration. The hills filled my heart with the sound of music. I see what you did there. They give you a fresh water to give you a hint for this question. What's strong against fire? I don't know! So let me explain something that was a pain by following these absurd rules. Because I have to always have a choice item, I cannot change my move in mid-battle. For instance, after fighting a fully evolved Pokemon, then a legendary Pokemon with a magnitude, it's the Zubat that beats me. Just keep that in mind. A bleeping Joseph beat me, and not the Regigigas. So basically flying types are my pain in the buttocks here. This is the extra flair I was referencing earlier. Wait, what the bleep? What the bleep? Where did these two come from? So let's check out how we hold up against Floppy Blue Hair. I did have to train just a little, but after 2 decent magnitudes, which were needed due to Harden, I took down Onix, which is the best typing of course. Vigoroth with their high attack was a little more difficult. Luckily I got 2 level 8 magnitudes and defeated Floppy Blue Hair on my 3rd attempt, while also destroying the entire community because 4 earthquakes with a Richter scale of 6, 7, 8, and 8 is considered not a very good day in my book. Now because I just beat a gym, I have to drink a glass of water to keep that fire under control. And you don't get to see my face, and we're also using my video camera on my phone because I'm lazy to get my 4K camera that costs too much money. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my... Oh, that hurt me. Oh, that hurt. That wasn't pleasant. Don't drink water too fast, kids. So this is how you treat sleep apnea nowadays? Why does this Zoro look so dang sad? Yeesh. Kagibushin no Jutsu! Oh boy, this is gonna be so much fun! Whee! As I fight my next rival match, I found out another difficulty of this challenge. Fan Wayne has a ghost-type Pokemon that has the ability Levitate, which means that Scratch and my ground attacks are all useless. I know I'll just level up Doug so they'll learn Sucker Punch. Oh, it failed? Wait, do they even have an attack for Sucker Punch to initiate? I literally was like, I might have to restart the entire run so that Doug would relearn Astonish. But then I found out that Mischievous knows an attack. My rival's is trying to suck me out. Eventually, after a couple of retries, I was able to bypass this obstacle. Dang, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff I was not expecting I would have to deal with. So apparently when you lose the double battle against the grunts, your rival does the rest. So this is strange. Groot Sr. So because it took forever to beat N again, I decided to sing in celebration again. Not much to talk about here, however. I just need to train for a bit to be able to handle his strong Pokemon. Dang, N is tough in this game. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Now that we're in Lenore's creepy secret society basement, Shark Bait, hoo ha ha. Hopefully I won't need to level up to win. Please. Just please. Oh, her name is Maya. Her first Pokemon is Excadrill. Awesome. Great so far. Please don't be a tough next Pokemon. Oh, come on! I guess I have to use Magnitude. That's a good amount of damage. Absorb? Well, let's see what I get next time. Yes, just high enough of a number to win. Phew! I did not expect to win on the first attempt with Lenore Maya. I can't wait until I get Earthquake. Can't stand resorting to luck to win. Now that we've beaten another gym leader, I gotta drink some Aqua. Oh, dang, she runs fast. Because I don't really read any of the text or the story of Pokemon games, the team insert grunt name has stolen a Dragonite skull for some reason. I just love that I'm watching a little Diglett beat up a giant legendary Pokemon who's owned by Champion Kimberly the Grunt. So because this guy has two, count them, two legendaries, in fact it could be a third legendary Pokemon because I can't beat Dialga with only struggle, I now have to train some more. Since TMs aren't allowed, this dials up the difficulty a little because I can't just teach Doug something like Shatterclaw to bypass these teams that have legendaries with flying types. Talk about hitting your head against a brick wall until you win. I got lucky and won this horrible battle. Luckily, his last Pokemon lost to my struggle. Now I must sing to the heavens. Celebrate good time, come on! Do you think they were trying to show off with this? Oh, am I getting mugged right now? No. No, I'm just being flashed. Oh, I love anime cosplay. In the third gym, let's try it out. Their first Pokemon was Seismitoad, which lost with one lucky crit. Ludicolo, of course, lost to one Earthquake. Sableye used a Fake Out initially, but since they're generally a weak Pokemon, I beat them. This one was done on my third attempt. So far, the gym leaders aren't all that tough, although every other trainer just suck. I hope I'm not testing my hubris here. Now enjoy me gulping a glass of water. I just beat the third gym. Ignore the Naruto in the background. I'm watching Naruto while I'm doing this, so just drinking some water. Dang. It's a lot of water, man. Whew. Oh, dang! She just popped out of nowhere. Doug looks so cute! Drama! I am definitely not feeling scared for my life right now. I know this looks fun, but this gym does not abide by any safety protocol. Not to fight Britney Spears. Hey, lying on a job. First is Wigglytuff. I used an Earthquake, taking them out. Next is Wannabe, a nod to my Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke series. An Earthquake, of course, took them out. Geodude was a little tough, on the other hand, due to their ability. They retorted with the WWE tactic. Since they're a gym leader, they used Hyper Potion, which resetted their Sturdy ability. Once again with the Hyper Potion, and once again with the Sturdy. Stinkin cheater. Once they were all out of potions, I took them out. This was done on my first attempt. I know the challenge seems easy now, but for some reason, gyms are extremely easy, but literally everyone else is tough. Now, excuse me as I drink a glass of water. I'm starting to have to go to the bathroom soon. Oh, technically, I just beat the gym leader. We lost power, and yes, this is a recording, a video recording, just can't see anything. Just believe me that I'm drinking a glass of water. I'm following the rules. Just trust me, okay? There, I drank a glass of water. After the fourth gym, we have to fight a tough battle with our rival. Because their Patillo isn't hurt enough from our Earthquake, there was some difficulty. I just needed to make sure I had enough HP to survive the burns. And next is... Wait. Why am I not burned? I knew this day would come. Sharon? When? Oh, hi, Groot. Because my rivals likes to ruin my challenges and my life, they healed Doug, alleviating their burn. I can't reburn them without Flame Orb, which means I can't have my choice item on Doug. Does this mean that we failed this challenge? I mean, kind of. I tend to use the Choice Band as my choice item, which increases Doug's attack. which forces me to use one attack. But I need to have Flame Orb on Doug to burn them for the double battle. So what I'll have to do in order to abide by the issue that the choice items do to Doug, allowing only one attack per battle, I'll allow myself the use of only one attack during this double battle to mimic the effect of Choice Band and have the Flame Orb on Doug to burn them. The problem is that I also have to do the same during the rival battle prior to the double battle because my rival forces me to go straight into the double battle right after his. Which means I'll either have to train Doug, since I'll have a decrease in power, or get lucky by having a crit against either Simipour or Patillo, which would give me just enough HP to win. You know which I chose. Can't stand training. This honestly makes it harder because I have to waste a turn during the double battle so that Flame Orb will initiate the burn on Doug, and 2, their attack will no longer be increased by Choice Band. Luckily, despite being weaker without Choice Band, 1 Earthquake was still enough to beat both Groot and Aggron. So if you believe that this challenge is impossible due to the stupid double battle, I don't blame you. I just hope that this will suffice for the time being. I did not think that one of the hardest parts of the challenge would be the Choice Band. If you guys can think of a way past this while also abiding by all the rules of the challenge, let me know in the comments. Past that monstrosity, let's see what else will try to ruin my day. Do you really think it's a good idea for 2 10-year-old children to take on an underground crime organization in a freezer without any police or, you know, witnesses? No, that's a good idea? Okay, just checking. Oh good, the police have arrived after I defeated all the bad guys. Good. Stinking slow response. Also, I think it's against protocol to have 1 police person for every offender. Game Freak, let's try to be a little more realistic here. Now on to John Wayne. First off is Good Boy. Oh look, it's a great time to do a plugin. Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. I do a live stream where I do a challenge with viewers. I'm currently doing a Can't Get Hit challenge, and the highlights of the stream is usually uploaded every Tuesday at 5 p.m. a week after the stream. So if you're interested, check it out. 1 Earthquake was enough for them. I'm sorry, Good Boy. He's such a good punch. Deerling was next. It took 2 Earthquakes this time because of the type disadvantage, but no damage was taken from them. Good so far. Last was Mianfu, which of course lost to 1 Earthquake. I'm honestly relieved that this gym leader was easy. I'm tired, guys. Roy Rogers lost in 1 attempt. Now for my water break. Ah, dang it! There are so many rival battles, I forgot that Pansy wanted to battle. Hopefully this won't be too difficult. Nope. Losing to a Swaddle. That's low even for you. Let's try this again with better HP. Earthquake! Oh, so Earthquake won't work. Let's try Slash. Oh, Slash won't work either. I think I actually need to do some training. Because Doug isn't strong enough to Slash, Electrode, and Swaddle twice, and Ammonite thrice, and still survive their Joseph. And now, to sing for the training montage of this challenge, let's welcome my impression of Johnny Cash. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Finally, with relying on Slash and its higher crit chance, we were strong enough to take down Electrode in 1 attack, 1 on Swaddle, 2 on Ammonite, since it is a rock type, and 1 on Joseph. So glad that's over with. I love that I still use super potions to heal Doug outside of battle since it has such horrible HP. I'm sure this causes cancer. Should I be afraid for my life right now? Champion N? Huh. Is that considered foreshadowing or spoiler alert? The battle with spoiler alert N was actually easy this time, so I will not be singing after a battle with them for like the first time this trial. Me. Birds in this game suck so much since Doug is a ground-type Pokemon. Therapist. The birds in this flying game can't hurt you since the game is randomized. The first trainer in the game. Me. No! Now I'm fighting Gent Jim. 1 Earthquake took down Bohemian. Man, I hope there aren't any flying types on Jim's team. Or a Leafeon that utterly destroys me. So I'm going to resort to using Fissure for this battle. This is the first time I've decided to do so in the challenge. Leafeon is just too tanky for all my hits. I've tried all 3. And if I don't, I would otherwise have to train again. And I'm still recovering from the last training session. Due to Fissure, I was able to easily take down their first Pokemon, Leafeon, and their last Pokemon. Gent Jim, you just got burned. There, I made the pun. I feel like there's a better and safer way to move around in the gym. Zebstrika. Zebstrika. Strika. Another rival match. Please don't be difficult. This is fun. Twitch. Do not use fissure. Do not use fissure. I can't use fissure. Guys, I think I have to train again. I am not doing another training montage. You can't make me! Oh wait, I didn't have my choice band on when I was battling Wayne. Is this what hope feels like? It's so beautiful. Dance, my puppets, dance! Let's check out the 7th gym, guys. Relicanth is their first Pokemon. I guess I'll just use Earthquake. Oh boy, fully evolved Grass-type Pokemon. I hope Earthquake will do. That's nice. Hopefully the next Pokemon isn't a legendary bird. So because Relicanth is a Rock-type Pokemon and tanks Slash and Sucker Punch, and while Earthquake does a good job against Amoonguss, it can't affect Moltres, and Fissure won't work either. So literally, I'm at another wall. Can I just skip this guy? No. I just need to take a second to reflect all the decisions in my life. Am I messing your dance line? I like messing with people. After several levels, I got sick of training when I had an epiphany. I need to be wary of the fact that Doug is close to level 85, my level cap for this challenge. So I need to think of ways to prevent overleveling. If Earthquake works well with their first 2 Pokemon, I could just use Earthquake on them and use Struggle on Moltres. So I tested this theory. At defeating the former 2, I faced their legendary Pokemon with a Mole, with 3rd degree burns using only Struggle. Based off my bad math, I can definitely beat them as long as they don't attack, and as long as I get a crit. So because training is for the birds, get it? I kept repeating this pattern until I finally got the sequence of events. Sweet, sweet peace! I just must sing my emotions in front of Analyst Kim. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time, I'm having a ball. Please don't be hard. Like, have 4 fire types or something. Doug can handle fire. Once I got past everyone else in the gym, we were able to fight the Ice Gym leader, Jonathan. Their first Pokemon, Leavanny, is not a good match for Earthquake. In order to beat Leavanny, I'm gonna have to have a crit with Slash. Once I did, next was Cleffa, which of course lost to 1 Slash. Next was Vespiquen. Slash him, Doug! They use Swagger. Dude, I just need to get lucky. This is a 50-50 chance on me winning here. Oh, come on! After 2 more attempts, the same thing happened. I slashed and they used Swagger. Come on, Doug. It's up to you now. Do not get confused. Please. Thank goodness! I honestly expected them to get confused again. This was done in my 11th attempt. So far, this was my hardest gym, but nowhere near the difficulty of Analyst Kim. They're the real gym leader. Now let's drink some water. And I also have to play the ukulele. It's really hard to play like this. Oh, bad. Oh well. Good enough. Does every gym have to put my life at risk? I suppose after we fight the 7th gym leader, we have to fight some grunts. Wait, you're not gonna fight me? Never mind, I guess. As everyone loves to remind me, I do not need the use of HM strength to get past this area. There you go, I didn't use strength this time. These stairs go to nothing. Look to the left, look to the right. It's shocking! Group hug! Hi, Zekrom! Oh no, he took him! You monster! You know, I never really looked at Bryson's hair. I think you need to use a little less spray, dude. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy. This is literally what I think about when I do a challenge. I gotta entertain myself somehow. Wait, no. Tot? Tot? Tot! Look, Genesis. You're surrounded by 2 10-year-olds and Jiraiya. There's no way of escape. No, wait. Why are we letting him go? Wait. Why did I just politely move out of his way? Apparently I need Surf to continue during winter. Unless I'm mistaken. So I taught Surf on I Can't Swim. The irony is baffling. Now I'm literally scared for the next rival match. I'm just praying at this point that I don't need to train, or resort to using crits. See, even my character's triggered after hearing Pansy's voice. Why? 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 I have to train. Bellsmart? Uhura? Dang, back-to-back challenge Pokemon? After a few extra levels, I was able to consistently defeat Beautifly in 1 slash. 3 in Cloyster without Pansy using an item. I got a super lucky crit on Respirate. I know that Slash has a high crit chance, but I don't think I would have won this battle without it. And 1 on Colossus. I'm getting dangerously close to my level cap. I'm getting fidgety because I want to abide by this rule if I can. It'll depend on the difficulty of the Elite Four. Because of this, I actually have to start avoiding trainers to avoid any unnecessary experience. Man, I hate the 1,000 rules of this challenge. This is one of those challenges that's really getting to me. Haha! to your face. Now in the final gym, let's just hope that the trend of gyms being easy will continue here. Let's begin our battle with nothing but beard, Liliana. What? His name is hilarious. First off with Gloom. I use a blind Earthquake hoping for no flying types. Unfortunately, his next Pokemon, Swadloon, is too good against Earthquake. I then attempted to use Slash instead. With this attempt, I slashed Gloom and got lucky that they use Lucky Chance. But Swadloon, after a slash, also wasted a turn by using String Shot. Dude, I'm already super fast. His last Pokemon, oh thank goodness, is just a Murkrow. I used Slash, which did a good job, whereby they responded with Taunt. Liliana then used Hyper Potion and I slashed. I still have enough HP. I should be able to win. I attempted to slash again, but then Liliana, I'm going to continue referring to them as Liliana for a long time, used another Hyper Potion. Please, for all that is holy and good, do not spam me, bro. Next turn Slash went through and I won. I'm glad I didn't have enough money to have like 2 more items. This was thankfully done on my 4th attempt. I'm feeling thirsty. I'm gonna get some water. That's right. Play for my money, Guitar Man. I'm fully aware of who is next after nothing but Beard Liliana. My rival. Dun dun dun! I don't normally talk about the rival matches in pretty much any of my challenges that I've done. Usually they're not that tough. But that's how tough these rival battles have been in this run. First off was Hypno, an easy Earthquake win. And next was a fully evolved Venusaur. Am I allowed to just spam Fissure? I've been a good boy. I've only done it once. Whatever, I'm just gonna use it anyway. Fissure! There, I used it. You made me do it, Wayne Gretzky. John Wayne. Wayne's World. You made me do it! And now for the worst Victory Road ever. Or second worst. Pokemon Sapphire's Victory Road is pretty bad too. But I've come prepared. I've got 83 max repel! Ricola! Dang it! Before starting the Elite Four, I made sure Doug was burned. Let's do this thing! First Elite Four member was Scarlet. Their first Pokemon is relinquished, so Earthquake is not an option here. But of course. So I opted for Sucker Punch, but since they like being really annoying by never attacking, I moved my strategy towards Slash once again. Please don't actually have a Ghost-type Pokemon. Unfortunately, because they're so tanky, what the bleep, they have Hyper Beam? What is this? Because I was doing so little damage, I just wanted to double check whether I had my Choice Band on. Oh, oops. Haha. I'll be honest, after several attempts, it appeared that I just needed to get lucky by getting a few crits and by them not having a Ghost-type Pokemon on their team. Many attempts had me losing because of Kamehameha, or to Sith Lord Palpitoad's dark side power. But then I had this miraculous run. First off, I slashed and they used Sandstorm, which honestly helps me more so than them because Doug has Sand Veil. My next slash was a crit taken down relinquished. Next was Sith Lord Palpitoad. I slashed and they missed. One more slash took down their Empire. One slash and they missed their Razor Leaf, which was very lucky because then I just needed to attack once again. With their last Pokemon, Kirlia, I just needed to make sure my attack will KO them to win. This run was luckier than I expected. I hope the rest of the Elite Four won't be tough. Just give me like 2 more easy ones. I can handle 1 more tough one, but not more than that. Little did I know, I'll be eating those words later. This was executed on my 24th attempt. Who needs stairs? I like this guy's style. Of course, next was Jacqueline. Of course he has a flying grass type Pokemon. Literally my worst matchup. Well, at least it's a show. Yeah, this just isn't gonna work. After about 93 attempts, I think, I lost track, I decided it was necessary to have Doug evolve into Doug, and Doug to have enough strength to beat Jacqueline. There's a chance for a regular Doug to win if I can obtain multiple crits in a row. But like I said, I'm already on around attempt 93. I ain't got time to do 100 more of these. And evolving isn't against the rules. I just hate to. Let's just hope I don't get to level 86, otherwise I'll fail that part of the challenge. But then my hope was put into shambles. After having super luck, I finally got to the final Pokemon. And it's a Ghost-type Pokemon, and I'm under Slash. This is literally my worst nightmare. After hours of attempts, numbering to new heights, I succumbed to the fact that I may have to train and go above level 85 when this happened. While I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. With Tropius, I got a critted Sucker Punch. One was enough for Larvesta. Magmar made me waste a turn with Confuse Ray. Luckily I got past it and took him out with a crit. And finally Miss Magius lost to 1. This wonderful run was done in my 258th attempt. Get out of here, Cynthia. We have a new number 3. CPC! You just defeated Jacqueline! What are you gonna do now? I'm gonna sing. How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Wake me up inside. Please, please, please let me use Earthquake. I'm just so happy. Like, I've never been so relieved to be allowed to use a ground attack. Can I please just take a sec just to breathe? This was done on my first attempt. Next is Marshall. Dude, why are your teeth blue? That was rhetorical. Please do not tell me why Swimmer Mark's teeth are blue. With Arbok, they intimidated Doug, and which lowered their attack. But let's be real, can anything really intimidate Doug, and Doug? An Earthquake was still strong enough to take him out. Shout out to Techno. Herdier, surprisingly the strongest on his team, since they have stinkin' Giga Impact, I was able to beat them with an Earthquake. Tentacruel surprisingly lost to 1, even under Burn's effect and 2 intimidates. Weavile, their last Pokemon, lost to a necessary crit. Since without it, I would have lost. This was done in my 15th attempt. Not bad. I'll take this any day over Jacqueline. Yeah, they were definitely trying to show off here. More stairs. When you hear a strange, creepy voice saying, "Come over," you do not follow it. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, you wrecked me. I love that I completely destroyed Reshiram, and he'd be like, dude, don't embarrass me in front of N. Just catch me. So I threw a Mario Ball at him, and I'm remembering events that occurred months ago. Flashback. So here's the thing. It is mandatory to have Reshiram up front, ready to be hit by my counterpart. Based off the programming, at least I believe so, Zekrom will use an attack on his first move. Since switching out will lead to Gengar getting hit, I have to allow No Touchy to faint. Ultimately, I don't count this as a loss. Guys, what do? Psych, I know! So first of all, N cheated by healing me. Furthermore, I have Reshiram in my party, but since I've experienced this level of cheating before, I know exactly what to do. Allow myself to lose. This way I can make Reshiram like a tree and get him out of here and reburn Doug. My past mistakes has taught me and made me stronger and more capable to do more difficult things. Just like you watching. Anything from your past can be made new and be turned good. Anything. I'm just gonna let that sink in for a sec. Hashtag I've got words of encouragement for days. Now let's officially fight Champion N. Well, that's fitting. First off with Alomola. 2 Earthquakes were needed since they're tanky. 1 on Jolteon, 1 on Jirachi, 1 on Tepig, poor little pig, and please, don't have Levitate. But of course! What do I do? Wait, another flashback is occurring. Flashback. I remember Jirachi used Gravity when I was letting my Pokemon faint. I can use that to my advantage, but Earthquake won't work since it'll destroy Jirachi, so I must use Fissure here. I just need to make sure Fissure hits both Alomola and Jolteon, plus I need to make sure Fissure misses Jirachi at first, so that they can use Gravity, so that I can use Fissure on N's other Pokemon. Once this is done, I would be able to use Fissure on Tepig, Uxie, under Gravity, and his final Pokemon, Latios. Ha! I don't need TMs. I got your moves to use my advantage too. This was done in my 47th attempt. Oh, no way. JoJo Adventures is my final boss? What a twist! Still better than Disney Plot Twist Village. First off, Mediana intimidated me. Hopefully they don't have any fighting types. I got an Earthquake with a crit and took them out. Hopefully they don't have any flying types. Next was C-Dot. Haha, I'm very happy so far. 2 were surprisingly needed to take them out. Hopefully they don't have any flying types. Trick was next. 1 critical Earthquake. Yes, I am so happy. Hopefully they don't have any flying types. Togetic. A flying type. I'm not happy. This means I have to resort to using either Sucker Punch or Slash. Well, let's see what Slash does in Mightyena. Not enough. Unfortunately, since Mightyena likes to use Scary Face and Embargo, which means Sucker Punch won't work, along with the fact that Choice Item's Power Boost is gone, and his other Pokemon becoming faster than me. After being exhausted from fighting Jacqueline and Champion N, I realized something. The rules state that I have to have a Choice Item on Doug, and Doug. Well, kinda. But if Mightyena uses Embargo, it stops Choice Band's effect of only using 1 attack per battle. And it is not against the rules to have multiple attacks per battle. Let's try this out. And I did try it out. But after some math, I determined that it is actually impossible to beat all 6 Pokemon, even with nothing but crits. Burn takes away 1/8 of my HP, but even with crits and using Embargo to my advantage, it would take 9 turns to beat them all. Yes guys, this challenge, with all its horrifying rules, is indeed impossible. So in response, here's what I did. At this point, we're just doing damage control. meaning we need to complete the challenge with breaking as few rules as possible. I've already broken the rule of being over level 85. Although I don't think one extra level made any difference, nor was it on purpose at all, training more would look bad with a fully evolved Pokemon, because I want to win at the lowest possible level. I, of course, can't use items, so what I chose for the role that I will be breaking will be the use of another Pokemon. What I did was put Patrat on my team. First, I used Fissure to take down both Mediana and Seedot, then switched out for Patrat against Trico to alleviate the Intimidate from Mediana. Then I proceeded to feint Trico with a lucky critted slash. 2 slashes on Togetic, the reason why I had to cheat in the first place, 1 on Ralts, and 1 super lucky crit on Ampharos, their last Pokemon. Believe me guys, I hated this. I thought so hard to find a way to prevent breaking the next rule. Ultimately, this was done around my 84th attempt. I may have bypassed the wall that is Jacqueline. I may have even outsmarted Champion N. But because of Togetic, a flying type, I have failed this challenge. Stinkin' Togetic. Gets this, more like get this guy out of here. Now this is not the end. There is one more trainer. And no, it's not Cynthia this time. It's the true champion of Unova region. Oh, Gyarados. The rules state I have to use a burn heal at the end of the video. Doug, and Doug deserves anointment for their burn, after all they have gone through. Now let's battle like we're normal trainers. With Jai our Daos, I slashed and they danced just like me. Poorly. Out of disgust, I slashed again. Yeah, keep dancing. I'll just slash with the crit. I overdid it by using Fissure on a small turtle and another Fissure on John Cena. I attempted to use Sucker Punch on Whimsicott, but they used a non-attacking move, which lowered my speed, meaning their next attack, Hurricane, got to me first before I attacked. Good thing that my next attack is a Fissure. Their next Pokemon wasted a turn on Sunny Day, while I defeated them using Earthquake. And on their final Pokemon, Gulpin, I destroyed them with Earthquake. Sorry, Gulpin. I beat them, in quotation marks, in 8 attempts. Yeesh, even with a burn, I still had to try a couple times. Doug, and Doug was put into the Hall of Shame, along with, give me a second here, along with Tot, Uhura, Bellsmart, MC Hammer, Groot, Shiitake, Jock, Joseph, Cow, Weezing, Arbok, Priceless, and Purpose. Dang man, soon I could do a rap with all the Pokemon Challenge names. With an in-game count of 55 hours and 35 minutes. So in the end, did I fail? You bet your sweet and I did. I used a Poke Center well above one time, I had an extra level, and I used a Patrat Meat Shield. Plus that last battle was, but I'm pretty proud of the work done here. Now I believe it is most fitting if I sing in response. Get ready. We are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. I mean the Unova region. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. If you give it a like, you liked it. If you subscribe to my channel, you enjoyed my content. And if you have any issue with anything that's been happening, I will definitely pray for you. Just comment below and I'll pray for you. All right. Bye, Felicias. This is the end. There is no more. Unless I thank my patrons once more. Thanks to CarryFoo01, Howlin' Requiem, and Jacob Eubanks. You guys are awesome.